Hello guys, I am back for another video. Today we're going, I was thinking like OMG, maybe we'll do the Dragonborn questline. But then I was like, I am the Archmage of Winterhold. That would be quite crazy for me to just be a Dragonborn. No. So level 1, we are going to become the Archmage. We're gonna start the mission today. So that's what we're going to do. And I also just gave that girl some money because I felt kind of bad because she was just sitting there, and that's a total bummer. I figured I would use the carriage because, you know, it would be a little bit better than me just walking all the way there. Also, I'm level 1, so I didn't want you guys to see me die like over and over just trying to get to one place. So I just went ahead and bought a carriage.
Where do you want
It's
to
a
go?
little more immersive than fast traveling, so I figured, you know, what the heck, even though it's basically the same thing.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Oh, steady.
We are here at Winterhold.
Join the college and prance about casting spells all day.
Don't just walk away from me. Where do you think you're going?
To the inn for a drink.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
What is this place?
Oh, forgive me. Most who arrive here do so because they have heard of the college beforehand. This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages in Skyrim, a place of wisdom and arcane knowledge.
May I enter?
Perhaps, but what is it you expect to find within?
Girl, I just want to see it. Just let me have a peek.
Huh, humor is often in short supply here. But I sense that perhaps you're after more than just that. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will.
I'll take your little test. Me having
Excellent.
like no
The mage
magic.
light spell is
My
useful to any
my
mage,
magic
not
is
just those
so
specializing in
low.
alteration. Can you cast one on the seal on the ground? No? Well, if you think you're
Girl,
capable
does it
of
look like
then
I
I'd
know
be
that
happy
spell?
to provide it to you for a mere 30 gold. Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells. Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it. Much knowledge lies within the college.
That literally almost took all
Well
of my
done
magic
indeed.
could have
I
used.
think you'll be a superb addition
I
to
don't
the
think I would
college.
be that good of an
Welcome,
addition.
apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
She walks super slow. Savos, I will be taking your position soon.
You are new
You
here, are
just
you not?
wait.
We have
I'm
met
gonna
so-
be like the lowest level possible, taking his position.
Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college. Are we clear?
That must happen quite often.
Not often, no. Some risks must be taken, to be sure. I am simply trying to avoid untimely deaths.
When I run this joint, it's
We
gonna
also
be
must make an effort
strict.
to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us. Now, if you'll excuse
I
me.
believe I've made myself rather Welcome to the college. Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your...
I'm not wearing those ugly
I'll give
ass
you a brief
clothes.
tour,
Those
and
are
then we'll get into your
hideous.
first class.
I'm sorry, the
Are you
college
ready to
looks
begin?
so prestigious. I know it's not what it once was, but it looks still
Wonderful.
fairly nice,
follow me
and I
and
just
don't
refuse to
wander off.
believe that they would wear like
Winterhold has been
adventure
fixture in
mage
Skyrim for
clothes.
thousands of
Like,
years.
it just looks
The prominent feature
so
here is the Hall of the
not
Elements.
very
It's
collegey.
our
I feel like their
primary
clothes
location
should
for
be a little
lectures,
more
practice sessions,
luxurious.
and
I'm
general
not saying
meetings.
like the finest of
Arcane is
silks, but
located
like
above
maybe
the
a little
hall,
velvet
and the
wouldn't kill
Arcane's
you.
quarters
Like, I don't
above that.
know.
While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be
You know, I know that the local Nords make it hard on them and stuff, but like they're literally a whole college and their college barely got affected. Surely they could have tried to help the town out, but instead they were just like half the city like
Now I'll
fell
show you
into
to
the
your
ocean.
quarters.
Oh well.
You're going to be
Good
sharing
luck, girly
space with your
pops. And
fellow
it's like
apprentices.
if they would have
You'll
been
meet shortly.
like, I don't know,
is
helped
where you'll
out
be
a
staying.
little, like surely there
bed
was
and
something
desk
they
are
could have done.
yours.
Maybe they did help
Please
out.
try and
I'm
be
just not
considerate
caught up
of
on the
others.
lore because I'm not a lore
Now,
expert.
let's go
But
back
as
to the
far as I
Hall of the
know,
Elements,
they didn't
where most
really
of the members
do
gather for
much
lectures
to
and
help,
study
and I
sessions.
think they could have, and it probably would have made the Nords trust them just a little bit
Learning
more.
from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards. Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Another new apprentice, I see. Are you of the sort that believe you're here to change the world? Or are you only in it
I'm
for
only in it
yourself?
for myself.
I assure you that I shall be watching you, all of you, very closely. I am an advisor to the Archmage. The Thalmor wish to promote relations with your college. I am at the Archmage's disposal if he requires advice. Perhaps not as often as he should. In time, I believe he will be more trusting.
Okay. Not him following me. What a creeper.
Welcome, welcome. We were just
Hello,
beginning.
I will
Please,
be your
stay and
boss,
listen.
and I will be
So,
year
as I
3
was saying,
headmaster
the first thing
soon.
to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only
Low
just
key,
arrived here.
I
You've
agree
no
with
idea what any of us
Tolfdir,
are
but I
capable
want to
of.
fit in, so I'm going to agree with everyone else.
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
Everyone else is right, sir. Like, we should just, like, learn something
Is that
practical.
See? He agrees
Safety?
with us too.
Loser
Why don't you
stuff.
actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells.
You know,
all right?
Tolfdir's
you
outfit
mind
looks a
helping
little
me with the
better. I think it's
demonstration?
just the
Are you
bandage
familiar with
wrapping
ward
on the
spells?
legs and stuff like that.
That's
that
all
just
right.
looks
I can teach you a
more
very basic
adventure-y,
word,
I
one that's enough
guess.
for
But
the
his
purpose of
outfit
the
looks a
discussion.
little nicer. It looks a little more
Now, if
college-y,
you just
especially with the
stand right
satchel.
over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way.
This ward took all my magic. Like,
Now,
it really
cast the ward
did
spell
take
and keep it up.
everything out of me. Look, I could
Hold
barely hold it.
Excellent work.
Honestly, I'm surprised that fireball didn't just
Think
hit
this
me
is
in the
an excellent
face.
start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic.
Me
to
showing I
objects.
can barely hold up a
college has
ward, and
undertaken
he's
a
just like, yeah,
fascinating
let's go to like a
excavation in the ruins
ruin,
of
guys.
Winterhold nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you. Good to
Yeah,
see
I was
Skyrim still
trying
has
to
such
get
fine
my
people.
alteration up at this
I can
point.
certainly
I needed
share a bit of
anything
what
to
I
get me
know.
from a level 1 to a level 2 because I knew that
key to
was going to be
wards
a
is that they
bitch
take
to have
time
to
to
fight
charge.
all those Draugr.
Not long, but you can't start casting with a fireball coming at you. Also, if your ward isn't negated by an incoming spell, it will recharge itself after a moment or two. Just be careful. Casting wards requires constant concentration, and you can easily find yourself drained of your magicka reserves. Take care now.
After going to the library and being disappointed, I figured might as well go to the ruins and get my ass kicked. Tolfdir, you should already be here.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing it.
Okay.
This is exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, I
And
guess.
here we all are. Shall we step inside?
This is exciting, isn't it?
Always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing
What are we
education.
looking for?
Anything. Anything at all that might be of interest. That's why I adore this location. We have no idea what we're going to find. And if along the way my message about the dangers of magic should happen to sink in for a few students, that would be a happy coincidence.
What's so important about this place?
We're particularly interested in the prevalence of magical seals placed on the tombs here. It's rather unlike anything we've encountered. All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better
I
to
love
be
how he
cautious.
says this in the beginning, and then halfway through the mission where Draugrs are attacking me, he's like, you go on ahead. I'm gonna stay here and explore this joint. And it's like, bro, I literally barely know magic.
I find it hard to believe this excavation was approved.
Sawthorpe was one of the earliest Nord settlements in Skyrim. It was also the largest.
Who knows what we might find in
Sacked by
here?
the elves in the
Low key, I love
Night of
Jazargo.
Day.
He's like
Not
one of my
much
favorite
known about what
followers.
happened to Sawthorpe.
You know, there might be gold somewhere in here.
This is exciting, isn't it?
Well, are there any questions before we begin? Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel Gain? He's one of our scholars, here working on cataloging our finds. I expect he'd appreciate some help in locating any additional magical artifacts here in the ruins. Any enchanted items will do. The usefulness of the enchantment is irrelevant. If you find anything, the class can look it over. Now let's see. What shall we have the rest of you do to keep people
To
out?
think,
Don't
my
interact with them.
ancestors
Just
destroyed the
identify.
homes of Onman's ancestors.
All right, everyone.
So much.
That was like a kind of odd thing of her to say,
I
but
wonder if everyone else would be so happy to
whatevs.
rifle through the bones of their ancestors.
I kind of feel bad for him because it's like he's a Nord, so this got to be awkward. But also, he's the one who's actively doing it. He could have just been like, I'm not doing that. That's messed up, you know?
Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely secure.
Don't touch anything! What? Ah, yes, you. I remember you. You're going to help? That's fine. Just don't make a mess of my work. I've only looked through a portion of this section. You can look around in the chambers just north of here. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything. Until next time.
Yeah, I'm avoiding that one for now. Just gonna get the rings. I wanted to increase my health as much as possible because I'm so low level. Oh no, I'm trapped. Whatever shall I do?
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right?
I'm trapped in here.
How in the world did that happen? Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it? Please be careful here. Well, would you look at that? This appears to lead somewhere. Let's see where it goes.
And now we go into the creepy Draugr-filled tunnels and caves. Oh, and this guy popped up.
Hold, mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
Okay. So, anywho, 12 dear, did you even hear or see that?
I swear I felt something rather strange just then. What just happened?
Some sort of ghost appeared, duh.
Can you tell me more about what you saw? The Psijic Order? Are you quite sure about that? That's very odd. And danger ahead?
Not him, straight up just not believing me.
The Psijics have no connection to these ruins. And no one's seen any of their order in a long time. Perhaps we should take a look inside these coffins. Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find? They were a group of mages with a history that predates the Empire. Very powerful, very secretive. No one's seen them in well over 100 years. They vanished, along with their sanctuary on the Isle of Artaeum. I have no idea what connection they'd have to this place. I have no idea, but it's fascinating. Assuming it's true.
It is true. I wouldn't lie, 12 dear.
And no one has seen them since. And yet now, suddenly, they've chosen to contact you. Why, it's intriguing. If nothing else, I'd take it as a compliment. The Psijics have only ever dealt with those they feel worthy. Over here.
First two Draugrs down.
Be prepared to defend yourself.
Toftir is so slow. I literally had to like jump to try and get him to move out of the doorway because he just paused there for some unknown reason. And don't worry, I did loot all these bodies. I just kind of edited out me looting because I didn't think anyone wanted to see me like run through, because that's what most of the time that I spent was just looting. My girl is not a Nord, so she's not against looting, and also my health is so low.
Vision of yours mentioned, but if it is truly dangerous, I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before.
And I had forgot that I have healing. I could have been healing myself this entire time. Yeah, I was trying to, like, destroy that ruin, but it didn't work for some reason. I don't know how you do, like, can you even, like, destroy them, or do they just stay there forever until you step in them? Instead of a mage with a sword, I am a mage with a mace today. Okay, this is where everything goes wrong. So I do this, fight a few more draugrs, and then I die over and over and over again. And then I finally beat them while running and then occasionally spraying them with fire. And then I beat the big guy. And the reason why I am telling you this is because my game stopped recording. And I just was so sad and upset. So we are going to do a whole nother mission for this quest. We are going to go, we're going to find some books, and that's what we're going to do. I am so sorry for not being able to finish the other quest because my game stopped recording. As you can tell, I am still heavily upset about this revelation that I didn't find out until I was done playing. And then I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to get my footage and like record, like edit my video and like record my stuff. And then I go and I see that, and so I had to play for like another hour or so, which isn't that big of a deal, but I feel so terrible that I didn't even get that footage. Most of it was just me dying over and over, so it wasn't the most, like, you know, entertaining maybe, but yeah.
Not enough to bother with. Archmage Aaron's approach to these things is just to let them sort themselves out. Although now it looks like you'll be doing the sorting. Good luck with that. He was an apprentice here at the college. Not very skilled, but got involved with a group of mages who took a liking to him. When they left, he took off after them.
Stole supplies and books from the college. I suppose as a way to ingratiate himself. Let's just call it a difference of opinion with the college. They were interested in research that goes outside the bounds of what the college allows, so they were persuaded to leave. As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian and devoted all his time to research and study, but more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us.
Okay, so I've decided for this, we're going to speed run this after Arcano, like, stops talking and leaves me alone.
I know full well that you have. Please do not insult my intelligence. Tolfdir is still there now, is he? I shall expect a full report when he returns. Something was discovered in Sarthal that was significant enough that Tolfdir sent a new member of the college, alone, to deliver word. That sounds precisely like the sort of thing that should matter to everyone, especially me. Thank you for your help. You may go now.
Okay, you creepy, obvious villain. Okay, speed run, let's go. So I decided there was no way in hell I was going to put like a whole nother mission like that's not sped up in this video. There's no way I was going to put a whole nother mission, but I also decided I needed
or rich and ugly.
A companion. I needed a follower. I needed someone to help me because I am so weak and I knew these cultists were going to whip my ass, which I was correct. They will. They did. It was terrible.
How boring.
After the first mission, I knew I couldn't do it alone.
If you say so.
So, yeah, I'm giving her some clothes because she was just, like, naked, sleeping in a barn because she got drunk or something or another. So now we are running all the way to the, like, abandoned keep. Just casually climbing a hill. And we're there. It's night. Just this mission alone, I died a couple billion times from this one, like, crazy fire mage. She's what I aspire to be, minus the evil part. Yeah, her, she just kept killing me. Me and Sophia combined, we just couldn't do it. And Sophia is like a downloadable follower on PlayStation, so I downloaded her, obviously. I only cut out the parts of me dying just because it would have been so long if I kept them in, and I'm trying to keep this video under an hour long, which hopefully it is, because I just feel like an hour's too long. No one's gonna watch that. I'm not entertaining enough to talk for a whole hour.
It's my fault. Yes, okay, and I have agreed to it, but whatever, you still owe me a quick up.
So I released these vampires thinking, oh yeah, they're gonna help me. They're gonna help me kill the bad guys, the people that imprisoned them. They immediately started attacking us. Yeah, ignore me lighting Sophie on fire by accident. Great thing is she can't die. I did the dumb thing and drank my last health potion. At this point, I had realized I had healing magic, so that was good. And then this is where I actually started dying over and over and over again until finally, somehow, I luckily was able to kill them. They all three blasted fire at the same time, and it was crazy and really hard. And mind you, I'm level like 3 at this point. I'm not very high level. As you can see, I barely killed them. It was mainly the help of Sophia and that guy that I let out of the cage. Healing magic was coming in flux. After this point, I really didn't die that much. It was like fairly easy, but I think like it was just because I learned that I had healing magic and I didn't know I already came with that. I swear I play this game a lot. I just have a goldfish brain and forget everything. Also, I'm just not very good at this game. Even though I play it a lot, I'm not very good at it. So I die a lot and I forget almost everything instantly. Like, I'm sure most of the questions I've asked probably are super dumb.
You're the one who barged into my home and laid waste to my projects. How nice to meet you. So you're just one of the That's disappointing. You show real promise. You come here, kill my assistants, disrupt my work. You've annoyed me, so I don't think I'll be giving you anything.
Something I found really annoying about Sophia is she will speak when a character is speaking to you almost every single time. It's the most annoying thing in the whole world. Like clockwork, that girl will be speaking.
Leave me the elf. You may go with your books. Wait, what? She books?
I had to do a little lap and heal. Take that, bitch. Yeah, I took everyone's clothes because once again, I have plans to sell them.
Then let's get back to the jolly organic college and let him give us another one of his charming speeches.
Aside from Sophia, like, speaking when you're speaking, she's really a great follower, honestly. I really like her. So now, instead of going back to the college, I came to sell everything, to sell all my junk so that way we can try to get rich.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
So that's what we're doing, and this is the end of the video, finally. Thank you everyone for watching and liking and listening. I hope you guys enjoy. Bye.